Invizimals: The Lost Kingdom is sort of a 3D platformer meets brawler similar to Ben 10 in that you play as a kid that can transform into different Invizimals. You unlock new Invizimals by meeting them in story and defeating them in a quick time event for their power. You then use this power to progress through the different levels. I really enjoyed my first hour and a half of this game, destroying chests and upgrading Z-Sparks to upgrade my Invizimals and unlock new moves, crushing all the robots in my way, platforming, swinging, exploring. Really appreciating the fact that while you can manually change to any unlocked form at any time, when you reach an obstacle that requires a certain form, you're able to instantly change into that form. So there is no constant switching back and forth like the Ben 10 games, for example. It keeps the game flowing. But unfortunately, it isn't enough to make the pacing feel anything other than a drag. Enemies are all over the place, and the combat here is almost unbearable after a while. You have a light and heavy attack, as well as special moves when you fill up a bar. But combat is just so slow, and the characters move so slow that these 5 hours feel like they drag on forever. Though the combat in the game itself is very early childhood friendly. You can use a shield to not take damage, and the platforming is never really tricky. Very few opportunities to fail outside of combat or even in combat. The game only felt a little challenging maybe 3 times throughout, but it took me 2 days to get through this game because of how bored I got with it by hour 2. Nothing was done with the levels to keep the game feeling interesting, but I still blame the slowness of the combat making this game such a drag to get through. There's also an online multiplayer mode here where you can fight the creatures you unlock in the game and level them up. It's really nothing more than a mini game of moving and mashing buttons and probably won't keep your attention longer than 5 matches. Invizimals: The Lost Kingdom is a numbing experience. It's not a good game, it's not a bad game, it just feels like a drag. I give Invizimals: The Lost Kingdom a 5 out of 10.